adhesive. So we're basically going to follow a 1 to 2 inch pattern all the way around the side of her foot. So really cool, all the way from the beginning of the joint. Outside. Super sticky. If you're doing it inside, you get it on the carpet. Big mess. So, personal experience there. The widest part of the pad. Ooh, I can do that. So with our pads, what we end up doing, we just bevel off the edge. Don't necessarily have to, but it just adds a little bit of the comfort level to it. The widest part of the pad is going right over the highest part of her arch, right through there. And you can kind of experiment where that feels the best, but we're basically just filling in that space right here. Take your first piece of tape. Start on the outside of her foot. So you would start on the metatarsal head and go around, gently laying it down on the outside of her foot. So on this part, not so important that you push it tight, but just lay it down there. On the other side, basically you are falsely creating an arch by raising your big toe. She does not have to help you. So you just let her foot go slack. Give that a little bit of a snug, tight pull. I have a tendency to do it a little too tight, so you can modify this on your own, but lay that down. And what we're after is that split. We're contracting her arch together like that. You overlap the tape by 1/2, either below or above. This is basically your artistic muse, however you feel like doing it. And we are covering that space from directly below the big toe to about halfway up. If you get too high, the skin becomes really sensitive up there and you can tear the skin or cause it to blister. Underneath her foot, you basically split the heel in half, lay it gently along the outside. So on the outside of her foot, you're just going to put the tape against that area, split her heel in half, and gentle tug up, not too much, but you're basically folding that in. Same thing, overlap by 1/2. And this may be a little bit high. You can always tear that back or cut it, but you know, we're going for some extra support here. So. And this last piece, since her foot is small enough that we can get up here pretty quick, I'm basically going to split her joint in half on both sides. It comes right in the middle of that joint there. Follow up with the first, kind of covering up your edges here so it's nice and pretty. Once again, your choice of where you want to lay that. And I don't do this one tight, just kind of lay it down. Take your tape, peel it back until you're halfway to that joint, the middle of that bump right there, and then being really careful. You cut the tape back because it'll pull her skin up a little bit, and just cut that without making your skin. Lay it back down. I like to use my last piece of tape to cover up that leading edge, so when she pulls her sock on, it won't roll up that edge right there. Now a lot of times what you'll find maybe on other pictures is they go over the top. When she brings her foot up, that piece can cut into her foot. So we have started going under the bottom of the foot. All right, so the last part, so now we have the foot pretty nicely locked down, nice and tight. Then we do the Maldonado modification. That's what this is. Is where we
Surprised you remember my last name.
I know, see, I'm a good coworker. As we go around, and we just kind of hold it together there. And on the gym floor, it may get rolled up, so you guys might. This is Coban. You have to, you can get this. It's pretty expensive at the store, but if you shop around, it's pretty expensive. And that's it.